This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hey, friendship friends, how are you? Do you like that? I got the timing of the lights down with the song. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, because we've been talking about lights. Yesterday we talked about lights and we talked about flashlights and how many of you have flashlights in your homes. And we use them to help light up the path where we're walking. So we talked about that. And all this is based on the words of Jesus, who in the Bible said two things about light. He called himself the light of the world. We talked about Luke chapter 8, verse 12, where Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Anyone who follows me will never walk in darkness. They will have light and they will have life. And then Jesus also told his disciples and us that we are the light of the world. And he said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 through 16, you are the light of the world. A city built on a hill can't be hidden. So in the same way, let your light shine so others can see it. Then they will see the good things you do, and they will give glory to God the Father who is in heaven. So we're talking about different types of lights today in the next couple of days, as well as yesterday when we talked about flashlights. And today I want to talk with you about another type of light that you may have seen, or maybe some of you have. I have a few of these here in my house, and they are called lanterns. So you can see that this is a lantern, and often lanterns are ones that you can carry holding in your hand, and you can give light to your path, but you can also make signals to other people. So that's one lantern that I have here in my house. And then I have this other lantern, which is a little bit more modern. And if I press the top, there's a light that shines right in here. But if I press it again, there's like a flashlight that shines here. And this is a pretty fancy lantern because it also actually has a radio on it and some things like that. So it's like a good camping lantern, or one that you want to have if you're sitting at a picnic table in the dark late at a campground, wanting to listen to some music or radio and still see where you're going. So there are a number of uses for lanterns to see where we're going, but to also, like I said with this one, to wave it and to make signals to other people. Sort of like flashing lights. Flashing lights. How many of you have seen flashing lights? Yeah, most of you. And where do you see flashing lights a lot? Well, on the back of bicycles or on the front of bicycles, there are flashing lights. Traffic lights can sometimes be flashing yellow or flashing red. Construction lights, lights that are on signs or barriers that are round and yellow and they're flashing. And those kind of lights, those flashing lights, are often offering us warning when we need to be careful, or maybe we need to slow down, or maybe we even need to stop. So I have another lantern here that is probably one of the best things I have in my house in terms of what it means to me. And this is, I need to change my hat for this lantern because, yeah, this lantern actually came to me from my grandfather, who was Amish. Yeah, that's right. My grandfather was Amish. My father was raised Amish, but he didn't stay Amish. But when my grandfather died, this lantern was given to me as a gift from him. And as you see it, it's a kerosene lantern. So it has the kerosene placed down here, and inside you can light the match and it lights up, and it has a handle that you can carry. But the neat thing about this lantern is that it's known as a buggy lantern or a wagon lantern, because on the back it has this red globe, red lens, which when the light is lit on the inside, then it shines red through back here. Yeah, and it's sort of like what you would see on a car, like a tail light or a brake light or a warning light. And so what would happen is this little hitch right here is where it would go onto the side of the wagon. And then it would be like a tail light for the back of the wagon or the buggy. Sometimes those people who weren't Amish who rode trains would use this as the back of the train, just to show where the back of the train was. And even your conductors or train people would carry this around and signal each other. Can you imagine if somebody was carrying this down the road and it was lit, you would see this waving red light. And so it would remind you that it is time to pay attention to what's happening. And it would help keep the people, hopefully in the buggy or in the wagon, safe. Lights do keep us safe. I'm going to take this hat off and put this one back on because we're talking about the lights that keep us safe. So lights keep us safe. Psalm 18 verse 28 says, Lord, you keep the lamp of my life burning brightly. You are my God. You bring light into my darkness. I'm very grateful for lights that keep me safe and lights that shine in the darkness. And I'm grateful for people who have helped me to be safe. So let's think a little bit today. Who has helped you to be safe? Well, your parents, your family, brothers or sisters probably have taught you good things about being safe. Your team members do a great job and they work hard in making sure that you are safe. Policemen or the police men and women, firefighters all help keep us safe. Those who drive the ambulances, the EMTs, they are all helping to keep us safe. And I can imagine that you also help to keep others safe, don't you? Sure, I think you do when you offer good advice and when you show them how to do things correctly. When you all follow instructions that help keep us safe, you are helping each other. So you really are a light to other people by helping to keep them safe. Yeah, I like that. So today I want to encourage you to keep on shining. That's right. Keep letting your light shine so that others can be safe and so that you also can be safe. And above all, as the verse that we're learning says, so that we can offer glory to God in heaven. Let's let our light shine today. Let's keep it going and see how we can brighten up this sometimes dark world. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hey, y'all have a great day. I hope that your day is filled with peace and that things are well for you.